It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and this one features Trevor Lawrence.
Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. So this game of ours, Charles, you know, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you look at the schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Burrow. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10. At the 39-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there, not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His throw incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Burrow will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Again, it's Burrow. And out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll get this down to the 40. First down. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Burrow on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Ready? They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. At the 22-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Travarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps getting the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he takes this down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Lawrence will throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 81 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence connects with Kittle underneath. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Play action. It's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
He's just not had his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. He completes it to Boyd. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Burrow going to throw again. Short throw to Smith. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Brian Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. This is taken at the 23. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's rolled down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Lawrence. And he fires one, but incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know,
Yeah.
or the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
Absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Josh Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends of what we've seen so far.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Jake Moody on for the field goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd down, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. They have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fielded just inside the 20. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Pushes past him.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
48-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
We're going to get this out to Chase.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Throw left side, complete to Chase.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now Burrow.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
And he returns this to the 22.
Return team.
Now this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
A brief pause in the action here as they tend to an injury. That's George Kittle shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Lawrence now off the bootleg. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. A nice little juke. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Lawrence. That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to the tight end, Werner.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
The Bengals getting set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Mixing up the middle. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. And that's out quickly to Chase. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Burrow. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On 2nd down, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air, and it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now to this point. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Mitchell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Charlie Warner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now it's Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Lawrence. That is caught inside the 5. Well, he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ray McCloud from a yard out. And the 49ers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go through it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So Burrow and the Bengals
Down by 13, a little under 30 seconds remaining. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Burrow.
He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9, and compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well.
A final shot now for Burrow. The 49ers get there. So the victory here for San Francisco. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points.